Hello everyone. Myself Dr. S.S. Uttarwar. I am a principal of Engineering College. I am working as a personality development trainer and motivator. So, in this series of personality development, I would like to highlight various aspects of personality, starting from what is meant by personality. So, in a frequent talk in our day-to-day life, we use the term personality. But how many of us are aware or known about what exactly mean by personality? Personality comes from a Greek word persona. The meaning of it is mask, your representation, your image. So, personality is nothing but the bunch of inner built qualities of a human being. Bunch of inner built qualities. So, qualities may be bad, may be good. So, here we are discussing about the good qualities of a human being, good qualities of a personality. So, if we see the scientific definition of personality development, it says that personality is the supreme realization of the innate capabilities of a living being. It is an act of high courage plunge in face-to-face life, the absolute affirmation of all that constitute the individuals, the most successful adaptation to the universal condition of existence, coupled with the greatest possible freedom for self-determination. This is the definition of personality is given by Carl Gustav Jung in 1934. So there are various aspects of personality. If you want to develop your personality, you should be aware with which are the various things on which you should focus to develop your personalities. The various points which must be covered under the umbrella of personal development are self-confidence, attitude, self-esteem, communication skills, interpersonal relationship, stress management, time management, health management, goal setting, problem solving, decision making, conflict management, leadership skills, emotional intelligence, assertive training, public speaking, ethics, group discussion techniques, mind management, and motivation. So in a nutshell, these are the various aspects which frames the personality of any XYZ or any human being. So let us start with the first aspect, which is attitude. So again, this is a very familiar term which we are using in our day-to-day life. He is having lot of attitude. He shows attitude or she shows attitude. What exactly mean by attitude? What you want to reflect by saying the term attitude? So, attitude is nothing but basically an expression of a person which can be favorable or non-favorable. So, suppose you met any XYZ first time, and if you didn't like his way of approaching or way of talking with you, suddenly you will think that no, he is showing attitude, he is having attitude. So attitude is basically an expression of a person which can be favorable or non-favorable. So if you like it, you say that no, it is a very good attitude. If you don't like it, you will say that no, he or she is showing unnecessary attitude. So this is the thing, that what you think, your perception of looking towards the person to whom you are meeting. the perception of any individual. Not necessarily that what I think, whatever the thought process is going in my mind is same equal to going to the people to whom we are meeting or the other peoples. So every person, every individual, every human being is having his own perception, his own thought process. And according to that, he or she decides that what is the attitude of the person to whom he is meeting. So one may say that attitude is a life. Attitude is a life. Now we'll take one example here. Okay. If we allot 1 to 26 numbers to the alphabets. If we allot 1 to 26 numbers to alphabets A, B, C, D up to Z, then we will see that if we do the total of hard work, means if we add the number of H, A, R, D, W, O, R, K, the total comes 98%. The total comes 98%. And if we add the total for knowledge, it comes 96%. You can do this exercise at your place. Just put A to Z 26 alphabets and give numbers 1 to 26 to them and do the addition as per the alphabets. If you do the total for luck, it goes to 47%. Every problem has a solution only if we perhaps change our attitude. What I mean to say, every problem is having a solution. Perhaps we change our attitude to go to the top, that is 100%. What we really need to go further is a bit more. Now see, if we go for the total which comes for attitude, it is 100%. So it's our attitude towards life and work that makes our life 100% success. I hope you have understood this example. Jot down the numbers on the paper and we will do it. That our attitude defines, our attitude decides how much percentage of success we are getting in our life. So an attitude is an expression of favor or disfavor towards person, place, thing or event. So there are certain classifications of attitude also. A manner of thinking, feeling or behaving that reflects a state of mind or disposition. So these also things decide the attitude of any XYZ. So now there are three types of attitudes. One is affective, another is cognitive, and third one is cognitive. So now there are three parts of attitude. What is the first? First is the affective attitude, the emotional or feeling segment of an attitude. We are always we are having always feelings for our near and dear ones. In that case, our affective attitude works. Second is cognitive attitude, an intention to behave in a certain way towards someone or something. Whenever we go across any XYZ in the field or we meet any XYZ first time or maybe repeated time, what is our intention, that how we should react with him, how should we face with him, that intention to behave in a certain way towards someone or something comes under cognitive attitude. And third